For Central, number 31, Cornelius Carey. For Southwest, number 23, Rolando Pitts. For Central, number 33, Kamani Jones. For Southwest, number 31, Peely Robinson. For the Central Blue Eagles, 41, Gary Bandy. For Southwest, 33, Jason Warren. Rounding out the starting five for the Central Blue Eagles, 55, William Coleman. For the Southwest Indians, 43, Fred Randall. The head coach for Central, Mr. Jack Bush. The head coach for Southwest, Mr. Bill Madison.
All right, the starting lineups tonight. Jack Bush, the head coach for Central, and William Madison III, the head coach for Southwest. These two teams going at it tonight for the Interscholastic League title.
Ladies and gentlemen, now invite you to stand during the
And let's pause right now. We'll be back with the tip-off right after this. Tonight, because these two teams are undefeated, and the league title is up for grabs tonight. William A. Madison been at Southwest 15 years. There's 9 seasons prior to that at Manual High School, and was once an assistant under Jack Bush at Central High School. So you're talking about two guys that go way back in this league.
And they know each other very well, Neil. So that's the interesting fact about these two coaches and, you know, about their teams. Should make for a very close game.
Tip controlled by Central. With the ball right now is Carey, Cornelius Carey, and quickly to Albert Bland. Inside Coleman, shots no good, and rebounded out of there by Robinson.
Central did a good job of getting the ball down inside to Coleman. I tell you, he could be the factor in this game tonight. You know, in the first encounter, Coleman did not play. He hasn't played much this season, but he's in there starting. How much he contributes to this team tonight.
Jumper from the outside missing. Robinson back in with it.
Good job by Robinson getting the ball on the baseline, putting it back up and in. Southwest is a team that's going to pressure, Neil. They're going to put some full court pressure on it for most of the game. They feel as though they have the stronger matchup tonight between these two teams. So they're going to pressure them the majority of the game.
And right now they're in the 2-3 zone. This is Bland out front, controlling the offense. Their big gun this season is Bandy, Gary Bandy. He's 41 with the ball right now. On the left side, the shot, no good. Rebound falls into the hands of Bandy, dumps it to Coleman, can't get it to go.
I tell you, that's 2 shots inside that Coleman has missed. Probably a little nervous, a little jittery. His first time playing against this team this season.
Going strong to the glass is Warren, and as he took it, he's fouled by Coleman.
Tough call on Coleman. Looked like he had position. His feet were set, but the referee saw it differently. You see him coming down. There he is. Looks like he's got position to me. Gets the foul.
And Jason Warren had his made up all the way that he was heading to the glass with that one, and that is a load when you knock Coleman over.
That's right, Neil. You're talking about a big body, 6'8", 245.
Might have some opportunity for you guys to use him on a football field.
I tell you, it looks like he could be an outstanding offensive tackle with that kind of size.
And Warren with his first point tonight.
You see the pressure here, Neil. There they go. Central does a good job of breaking the pressure, getting it up.
Jones had it stolen inside by Warren.
Good defense getting back, rotating.
The jumper from Waters, a three-pointer by David Waters.
Tell you, that's the thing that they're looking for out of Waters. He's a good shooter.
2-3 zone for the Indians. They continue. Carey with the shot missing, and rebounded by Randall.
Tell you, look at the tempo. The Southwest is a much quicker team than Central is.
Inside, shot up and good by Peely Robinson.
So when you talk about matchups in this game tonight, you have to look at Peely Robinson, Neil, and also Gary Bandy for Central. 2 very talented players.
And as Jack Bush and William Madison III look on, the foul was in the backcourt against the Indians. Coach Madison said that his club will be looking to pressure all night long, and he really doesn't think the Eagles match up with his club very well.
Well, I'll tell you now, they really create this match. Central's got 3 guard offense in right now. They don't have much height on the court as opposed to Southwest has a tremendous amount of height, especially in the back line. So there's going to be a mismatch there. So look for Central to go zone defense coming down on their defensive end.
Bandy enters the lane with authority. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Warren. And now Pitts will set up the offense. Waters.
I'll tell you, boy, he's so quick off the dribble, Neil. You see that? Dribbles, fakes one way, comes back another way, and gets it shot off. Very quick jump shot.
And here comes the pressure immediately from Southwest as they lead it 10-0.
Central just has to be a little more patient.
Bandy going all the way. The foul on the floor is against Waters.
Central's got to settle down offensively, Neil. They got to be patient, a little more patient offense. They got to make the defense work. They had 2 good opportunities of getting the ball down inside to the big man. He didn't score, but it was working for him, Neil. They just have to be patient and stay with that type of attack.
5:14 to play, first quarter. Inside Coleman. And rebound to the other side by Robinson. Here come the Indians. Quickly with it goes Warren with the left hand.
I tell you, what a move. Goes up with his left hand to the baseline.
And timeout. Jack Bush wanting timeout to gather his troops. They trail it by a dozen.
Good timeout, Neil, or otherwise it could be a serious blowout here. You look at the move, coming on the baseline. Look at him rise, Neil. Look at him go up strong with that left hand, lays it up and in. It's a good timeout by Central because they need it. Here we see the replay again. Look how it goes up. Look at the spring in his legs.
And Warren with 3 points in the basketball game now as you look into the huddle of Southwest. Remember the NBA on TNT. It's Boston at Phoenix Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And then Los Angeles at Atlanta Friday at 7. The TNT on American Cablevision featuring the NBA. And in this one tonight, Southwest has gotten out of the gate early.
Look at that, Neil. I tell you, look at that percentage right there, 83% from the field. Central shooting a very, very ice cold 0%. It's not like they haven't had easy shots. They've had some easy shots. They just haven't converted on them.
Stolen out front by Pitts. He goes the length himself. Cleaned up by Robinson.
Good hustle getting down the field by Robinson.
14-0 early. No one would have thought this. 2-3 defense for the Indians. Out front is Dennis Smith. This is Bland. Coleman with the tip. And he's called for the foul going over the back. So Central Durand right now just having their problems, even getting on the scoreboard.
Well, no, they've had their opportunities inside. The big fella Coleman has just missed 3 very, very easy buckets. And right now they're not patient offensively. They got to get more patient offensively, and they also have to close down defensively. The Southwest team is a very quick team. They move the ball around very well, and they're going to have to play some tougher defense.
Warren enters to Peely Robinson.
So Southwest is doing what they want to do offensively. They're moving the ball around, getting the ball inside, and they're getting it some short, high percentage shots, and that's what's killing Central to this point in the game.
Smith breaks the pressure. And then now, inside to Coleman. His shot is good. So they're finally on the scoreboard. William Coleman gets them there. It's 10-2.
Good strong rebound by Coleman. But look how Southwest comes up the court. Good call by the official. He carried the ball.
So maybe an opportunity for Jack Bush's club to none here. 16-2, they're down with 3:35 to play in the first quarter. Smith. Long jumper from the outside is missing. Bandy saves it. They're trying to battle inside. It's Jones, and he's tied up. And we'll have a jump ball. Possession goes over to Southwest.
I tell you, Central has to tighten up defensively, Neil. I can't impress upon that fact more tonight. If they're going to have an opportunity of beating Southwest, their defense is really going to have to get strong.
Warren left open. He's fouled as he shot it with the left hand on the baseline. And he'll go back to the free throw line.
See, Neil, they're sitting in the zone, and the zone you got to slide. See, that time the guy had an open jump shot, but Kamani Jones did not slide out quick enough. If he slides out quick enough, he has an opportunity to cut off the easy jump shot and not foul him. But they're going to have to move their feet defensively and slide out, get better position.
They enter the ball out high to Waters. Now the shot is missing from the outside by Pitts. Tipped up and good. Count the basket. And a foul. Randall gets the basket.
I tell you, that's what you call being active. He went in between two guys and went up high, got the offensive rebound, puts it up. See, he's not looking at shot. He's down, working inside, getting position. Look at him. He's got inside position up there. He gets the ball back up, gets fouled.
And I think they whistled Gary Bandy down for the foul.
Central standing around too much, Neil.
Right back up, shot no good. Randall tried to get in to follow, but Central pulls it away. Bland against some pressure. Inside Bandy. What a strong move to the glass. Can't get it to fall. The foul is on Fred Randall.
They're going to have to look to Bandy a lot more tonight, Neil. He's got to be the guy that's got to score the points for Central. He's their big gun. Makes a very strong move on the baseline there. As you see, look at him. Look at the hook a little bit, slides in underneath. Just shows you how strong this kid is now.
Well, just take a look at him, and you get an idea of how strong he is. Bandy averaging 18 a game this season. 67% free throw shooter. Shoots 63 from the field.
So that's outstanding. You can tell what he's doing. He's getting that ball inside, and he's getting a lot of his shots underneath. He's a very strong young man when he gets the ball inside.
And traveling in the backcourt, they got Rolando Pitts in the backcourt for traveling, and a turnover to Central.
I tell you, Central comes down the court right now, plays some tough, get some ball inside offensively, scores for quick baskets, and they're right back into the basketball game.
Jones tried to throw it inside to Bandy, stolen away by Southwest. Warren the steal. Warren again on the left baseline.
You look what Southwest is doing. They're overloading the zone to one side. That's what's allowing them to get the open guy free.
Randall from the line.
Good shot by Randall. And there it is, defense. They're getting a high percentage shot again, Neil.
They break Bandy up the middle to break the pressure. And this is Dennis Smith. Bandy from outside.
Good shot.
And here's Central with some pressure of their own, but it's broken nicely by Warren to Randall.
Way to break the press. It's a good job of getting the ball, pushing it up the floor, Neil. They're not waiting.
Here come the Eagles the other way. Jones.
The pace is picking up right now.
And the other way, Peely Robinson is hammered.
So Central's got to get back defensively. They know Southwest is a quicker team. They're going to run the ball. They're not just going to stand and wait around for them to get back. So defensively, they got to make the move to get back so that they can cover up defensively, especially down the court in the transition game. They don't get back, it's going to be a long night for Central. See Peely right there getting hacked.
And Kamani Jones has picked up his third personal. Peely Robinson, the big man for Southwest this season. What a great year he's had, 24 a game. He's a 65% field goal shooter and 62 from the line.
And very poised player, Neil. He takes what the opportunity presents itself and he utilizes his great ability, his leaping ability, and his jump shot to get open.
23-7, Southwest on top. Long jumper from the outside, bouncing around and over the standard, and it will go back to Southwest.
That's what you call a soft jump shot, Neil. Real soft.
Just over a minute to play, first quarter. This week, the game of the week at the Interscholastic League Fieldhouse. Inside, Peely Robinson.
Look how they work that ball around, Neil. 3 passes right, getting it inside, getting a high percentage shot. and they're making it.
And Peely with 11 in the first quarter.
He's on pace for his average tonight.
Smith from the side, and Robinson high for the rebound. Here come the Indians. Watch
Gotta
out.
press it up. Look at that look, right?
Warren can't get it to go. Robinson, it would have counted. He was fouled as he took it up.
I tell you, boy, they keep the pressure on you down the court. They don't waste any time. Ball back up the court.
Duran, everybody on this Indian team can run and handle the ball, it looks like.
And that's the advantage that they had. That's why it's imperative that Central get back on defense. You see the look right here, across the court, to the open man who's down the court. So you have to have somebody coming down that's covering that side of the lane. Central is just not getting back on defense and is allowing Southwest to get the easy buckets.
Now this is Randall that tried for the follow-up and was fouled and goes to the line. He's a 76% free throw shooter, but he's missed both of his tries tonight. He's already got his average. Southwest by 19 in the first quarter.
See how patient Central is right now. They have to be a little more patient offensively now. They got to move the ball around. Find the open man like they did right there.
Robinson, James Robinson with a bucket, a three.
That's what they have to do, Neil. They gotta be patient.
The Indians break the pressure. Time winding down in the first quarter. Waters, not this time. Robinson, rebounded by Bandy. Shots up and good. Larry Richards with the bucket, the outlet from Bandy, and that could be a big hoop at the end of the first quarter.
That was a good run right there at the end of that quarter by Central, getting a couple quick passes and getting themselves back into this basketball game.
Into quarter number one, Southwest by 14. And as we start quarter number two here at the Interscholastic League Fieldhouse. Number 43 is Bobby Booker in the ball game. I think I called Robinson a minute ago. And with the ball out front is Larry Richards, who scored a big bucket at the end of the first quarter. Bandy double team down low. From the outside, Booker passes in the corner. The shot is blocked as it was taken up by Gunnels.
Good defense by Southwest, very active in the zone, getting people to where they need to be in spots.
Peely Robinson. Randall on the rebound. He's fouled. The foul is on Coleman.
Good job by Robinson getting the ball inside.
And Duran, if you want the story of the first quarter.
See the shot right there going up. There's Randall coming hard on the glass.
Coleman's third. If you want the story of the first half, Duran, you have to look no further than the field goal percentages. Southwest 65% and Central 29.
Central didn't shoot very well. And another thing, they weren't very patient, Neil. But they picked it up towards the end of the first quarter. Hopefully that'll carry on into the second quarter and get back into this basketball game a little bit more.
As Randall's shot is no good, the Eagles were playing for a violation, and he'll get another try. Earlier this season in the Interscholastic League preseason tournament, South won by one, 63-62. But tonight they have owned the game.
You know, you look at the previous 4 years, Neil, Central's been in the championship game, and they probably lost by a combined total of maybe 10 points or less.
Southwest with pressure as Randall hits them both after the violation.
Good job of breaking the press and getting it up the court.
And Southwest can content to stay in the 2. Gary Bandy.
There's a good look right there.
Gunnels, shots no good. Rebounded by Booker. Shot no good. And Bandy back up tough. Bandy with 5 now, and Randall appears to be hurt.
He hit the floor pretty hard.
Fred Randall in pain right now. Ron, know if they're, I think they're looking at his left leg.
You can
We'll
see
see
it
if
on
we
the
can-
replay right there. He goes up. Oh, yeah. He stepped on his own player's shoe, and it looked like his knee buckled.
And I guess you're somewhat sensitive to the knee injuries right now.
Well, you hate to see that. I mean, it's not something that happens on purpose. It's just a hazard of the sport. You never know when somebody's going to be behind you. And in this circumstance, you know, you can see from the replay that his knee did go out. Could be either his knee or his ankle.
Well, it's possible on the play that Bandy for Central was hurt as well. Let's check him out, number 41 inside.
See it go up. See him come down. You can't see. The other view you see a little bit better. Bandy looks like he hurt his hip.
So that was not a real fun play all around the block.
No, it wasn't. In any sporting event, you hate to see this happen. Hopefully it's not very serious. And these are the young kids, you know, just starting out, and you'd hate to see something happen that could jeopardize their entire career.
And Sam Cofield, the district superintendent for the Interscholastic League, helping folks off the floor. Sam will get them taken care of.
He does a good
Southwest just
job.
controlling the middle. Waters on the move. Rebounded by Warren and kicked outside to Pitts. Here's Waters. Inside, flashing across is Thomas. Here come the Eagles after the steal. And how about that play of the night? Bombardment off the board. Larry Richards gets the hoop.
Well, Neil, slowly but surely, Central's getting back into this game, and I think the key has been their defensive rebound. Their defense has stepped it up a little bit, and they've prevented Southwest from getting an easy bucket.
Another steal. Gary Bandy at 6'5", 220, leading the break.
That's what you got to do. Take control. Just slow it down.
Booker from the outside. Can't get it to go. Foul inside. And it's against Southwest. And Bandy is still hurting.
Yes, he is. He's still hurting from that previous play.
Last time down, Duran played a little ping pong.
A little ping pong. Look, it goes right off his knee, hits the backboard, and right there for the easy layup.
A pinball wizard couldn't have done it better. For three, Booker. Rebounded by Dennis Smith. Bandy got his own, and he'll try again. And the Indians control the rebound. Warren pulled it down.
Well, it's starting to become a game again, Neil. You can see the intensity. There's another steal. Give it up.
Stolen out front by Booker, gets the return pass, and Waters takes his ride.
Good defense.
And here come the Indians with a 4-on-2.
Oh, good walk. Yeah, he carried that ball behind his back a little bit.
Well, Jason Warren had the 4-on-2, but got it caught up on his hip.
I tell you one thing, this is very uncharacteristic right here. Look, give it back up right there. Good defense right there. He gets his hands in there, gets steal. They get it back up the court real fast.
28-16, a 12-point lead for Southwest. Booker out front with it, Smith and Gunnels. Backed up to Booker, nearly stolen out front.
Southwest does a good job with their zone defense and moving around.
Can't get it to
Nobody
go.
there underneath to get the offensive rebound. They got to get somebody down underneath. You're just getting one shot.
And remember, their big guy Coleman, along with Kamani Jones, both on the bench. 3 fouls each. Southwest with the basketball, leading by a dozen. Knocked out of there by Bandy. Daryl Thomas skied for it, and Booker stole it.
Good steal by Booker right there.
Here come the Eagles trying to collect themselves here. Bandy, the high post, crosses it to Booker. Southwest still in the 2-3.
And they're standing around a little bit more on defense, but see, Central is helping them out though, Neil, because they're not moving offensively.
Stolen by Pitts, 3-on-none, Thomas, and fouled from behind by Larry Richards.
That's a good foul there. Otherwise, that's an easy two. Make them go to the foul line and earn it. See it right there. Central standing around too much. You see it on the head. Look at.
They bounce that off his head?
Yeah, bounced right off his head, right into his hand.
Any way to start the break. And Waters to the rosin.
See, Neil, Central, the way you attack the zone defense, Neil, is you got to have bodies moving around without the ball. You know, you can't stand around offensively. You got to keep moving, because if you don't move around, you're not going to find open man. You want to make that defense slide, move its feet, and work. Then you can throw the ball across the court or get it underneath and have some room to make some shots. But Central just staying around.
Full court pressure again by the Indians. And stolen by Pitts. Rolando Pitts with his first two. He's averaging 12 a game on the season. Coleman back in there for Central.
Take it up the court.
And he'll just handle it himself at 6'8" and 250. Down the floor, Robinson had it swatted out of there.
You can't come in here with that stuff.
At least not that time.
Oh, no. You see the pass right there. He telegraphs a pass. Defense is quick enough. Look at this. Elbow in hand.
That one caught in his armpit. Coleman.
Good basket by Coleman underneath. They needed that. Central needed that basket, Neil.
31-18. Southwest on top.
Get back.
Throws it for Healy.
It's Coleman's fourth.
And Coleman with his fourth, and he is upset about that.
He's got to go to the bench now, Neil. 4 fouls. You can't jeopardize. See the lob pass right up. Coleman goes in. That's a foul. That's a foul right there. See, look, loses track of the man and the ball. Goes up and fouls him. He'll be sitting for quite a while.
Central has lost their 6'8" center for the time being. Coleman takes his seat. Healy Robinson to the line.
Why Southwest so dangerous is they're just so quick. You know, they got quick. They get the ball down the court. Like you said earlier in the game, Neil, they got so many players that can handle the ball, so it puts really a lot of pressure on your defense to get back. You can't have anybody loafing on you.
Robinson with 13. Quickly, the Eagles down the floor.
Here's his own defense. Look how they move in the zone.
Robinson off the glass.
That's what you have to do. You have to attack it. Somebody's got to break the zone, break the, the defense. And that means you have to drive inside and then hopefully lay it off to someone who has a defense. The zone slides to the man.
And here go the Eagles into a man-to-man. Out front with it, Pitts, Rolando Pitts, looking for Waters.
See how well they handle it.
Waters for three. Rebound battle for, swatted off the board. Pitts collected it. The foul is on Southwest. Foul is on Pitts.
Well, you see right there, there's Carey right there that has a little position. Then 23 comes in there. Pitts right there and gets the foul.
Central really looked to turn up the intensity when they went to the man-to-man defense to run. It looked like Southwest was out of sync that last trip.
Well, they have to. I think the man-to-man, what it does is makes you play defense, makes you get your head back into the game. Even if Coach Bush uses the man-to-man for a couple minutes or so, Neil, he's going to get the tempo that he wants out of his defense, and that's what you do when you're defense, you're playing zone, you have a tendency to stand around, and Central was doing that in the first quarter and even in the second quarter, so he's trying to get the tempo of them up defensively, and the way to do that is to go to the man-to-man defense.
And this is Dennis Smith at the free throw line. The 5'8" senior.
You want to make your guys play at both ends of the court. Here we see some pressure.
And stolen right back by Smith, but he's on the baseline.
Good effort by Smith there. Just has to know where he is on the court.
Full court pressure again. It's man pressure by the Eagles. Waters breaks it in the lane. He gets it.
Job by Waters taking it the distance.
David Waters with the quickness. And a foul in the backcourt is on Rolando Pitts. And on Pitts, that's number 3. But David Waters has the quickness.
Look at the cross dribble, comes up the lane, pulls up. See, that's the thing that you try to teach your point guard. He's the guy that's handling the ball. He doesn't have to force it and go all the way. Pull up, take the jump shot, and knock it in. You're only 10 feet away from the basket. You did an excellent job.
James Robinson, the 6-foot junior, at the free throw line. And Gary Bandy on the bench appears to be holding his side still, but he's coming back in there.
They need him from the floor, Neil. He's their big gun. He's the guy that's going to get the points for them.
And Duran, with that body, he doesn't look like he can be hurt.
No, he doesn't. I tell you, he's put together very well.
6'5" and 220, Gary Bandy.
See the power on his legs. He's got real big thighs.
35-24, 11-point lead as Central has cut into an earlier 19-point lead. Big trap outside and a double dribble on Waters.
You got to give it up, Waters. Had a guy on the wing, could have passed to Neil.
And again, the man-to-man defense for Central picking up the pace here.
I tell you, it's really gotten them back into this game. You know, they're down by 11 points right now, but this bucket, they can get down into single-digit numbers.
Smith out front. He lets it fly. A three!
Good shot by Smith. They're within 8 now. I tell you, what a comeback here.
Another steal. Here come the Eagles. Carey tries to do it himself. Out of bounds, and the Eagles keep it.
You got to pass the ball. He's got a guy open coming down the wing. Pass the ball. Give it up. You'll go get it back.
And Dennis Smith was calling this one good all the way.
Yes, he was. Look at that follow through. He knows it's good all the way. His hands up, 3 points. I didn't know if that was a Nick Lowry field goal or what.
It's about as far as one. Robinson to Carey. Robinson lets it fly. Rebounded by Daryl Thomas. Great position on that rebound. Here comes Waters. Watch the quickness to Warren.
Good block.
And Bandy got the block. Called for the foul, though.
You know, it's a shame he gets the block, but he hits him with his body. Gets the foul. Look at the quick pass. Waters does an excellent job of pushing the ball up the court, splitting the defense, Neil, and as I talked about earlier, bringing the guy to you. Look at it. The guy has to come over. There's the open man. Good execution by Southwest.
First personal foul on Bandy. And he still looks like he's hurting, Duran.
Yeah, he is hurting, Neil. He keeps holding his side.
Warren gets the first free throw. Jason having a solid game tonight. He's got 5. The lead is 10. Carey breaks the pressure to Smith. Robinson stepped on the sideline.
That's 2 times where they fail to realize where they are on the court. You know, there's 2 crucial turnovers that could turn into points. Instead of being down 10, Neil, they could be back in this game with 6-point deficit.
Southwest against the man-to-man pressure. Waters to Warren. And Jason Warren traveled, they say.
I tell you, you got to give credit to Waters. David Waters has really carried this offensive team. I tell you, he's finding the open people. He's pushing the ball up the court.
Robinson to Bandy. He spins inside.
Inside power move by Bandy.
Bandy with 7. The lead is 8.
And he's still holding that hit.
Central still playing tough man-to-man defense. Stolen out.
Give it up.
This is Carey.
Good shot.
Count the basket. He's fouled.
I tell you, the man-to-man has really changed the tempo of this game for Central. I tell you, they really put pressure on. They've double-teamed up at the point on the point guard. Here we see it right there. They double-team him right there. They get it out. Here it is. Give it up right there. Good hang time right here. Gets it up and in. Chance for 3.
And Carey is fired up. Give credit to Albert Bland on the steal and the assist.
Look how he gets it off real quick. Bandy's right there hanging on the rafters.
What's going on there? The guy's hanging from the rafters. Great play, great trap out front by Cornelius Carey and Albert Bland. Carey can't finish the 3. 37-31, it's incredible though. They're back to within 6 after trailing by 19 in the first quarter.
But the tempo's changing. Look, the man-to-man is created a tempo that Central has been very effective with. Look, here's another
And
turnover.
traveling on Waters, and Jack Bush up off the bench cheering his team on.
Southwest has not handled. They've lost their poise. That's why Central's been able to get back into this game.
Time winding down in the first half. Bandy is open inside, wanted to dunk it, no call on anybody. Waters had it stolen. Picked up by Bland, thrown to Bandy, and stolen right back by Southwest. Warren with the steal. And an official timeout. Someone's hurt on the floor. It's a Southwest Indian. It's Waters. He took spill as he tried to go behind his back. And the injuries mount in this one.
Here comes Waters coming down. Look at that. Trying to get behind his back. He hits the floor.
That's trying to go behind your back at warp speed.
Yes, it is. Look at that.
And he almost pulled it off.
Now, I think a lot of it, too, could be fatigue, Neil. He's played the entire first half, and I'm sure he's tired at this point now.
The pace of this game has been very quick.
And he's been the guy that's handling the ball. And when you're handling that basketball, I tell you, it wears you down, especially now that they put on that man-to-man pressure.
And Waters is hurt, and Madison giving him an earful as he walked off the floor. Can't even be injured there.
See, they're losing control of this game right now, and I think that's why he's upset.
And William Madison grabbing people, throwing them into the game.
The tempo's changed, Neil, and that's been an important key. The tempo of this game has gone in favor of Central. They picked up, and Jack Bush has really been a lot patient with his players, and they've responded to it very well.
Into the ball game, Derek Booker replaces Waters. And here's the pressure again. Also in the ball game is Frazier. Donald Frazier of Southwest had it stolen. Carey in the open floor.
There's an example of the trap defensively. They're losing. They're not keeping their heads up. Here's another steal.
Incredible. The pressure of the Eagles causes another turnover. Ever since Jack Bush went to the man-to-man defense, the Eagles have been unstoppable.
Well, it creates the intensity. Here it is, the trap right there. Good steal right there. So when you're dribbling, you got to keep your head up because you never know where the defenders are coming from. That time, he didn't keep his head up. He tried to spin move. They get the ball loose, but they had 3 guys attacking the ball.
And this game is full of pickpockets. They're lurking everywhere.
Well, you got 2 quick teams on both sides.
Smith for 3, no good. Tipped outside, and Smith runs it down. There's still time. Carey for 3. Bandy goes high for the board, and he's fouled over the back. It looks like they got Peely Robinson.
Bandy's down again. I tell you, that hip is really bothering him.
He keeps getting himself back up off the floor and shaking that he's okay.
I tell you, what a game, Neil. What a game.
It wasn't Peely Robinson, it was Warren on the foul. And Bandy can't get it to go. Thomas rebounds, nearly had it stolen. 7 seconds to play, and they throw it away. And the clock rolled for quite a while after it went out of bounds. But there's still 4.1 seconds left on these brand new scoreboards at the Interscholastic League Fieldhouse. Count it down to tenths. Smith, Carey for 3.
Good try. What an exciting first half.
Jack Bush's team was down by 19 in the first quarter. But after the first half has ended, his team trails by only 4. We'll be back with the halftime activities right after this. 7-33 over Central, and they got on top early, Duran, by forcing turnovers and getting the running game going.
Yes, they did. They got the tempo the way they wanted to. They get it down court. You see the big man right here, Randall, laying it up and in.
And here's one of those turnovers right here.
I tell you, they were very active defensively. There's 23 right there. Rolando Pitts taking it the distance, misses the layup, but watch the rebounding right here. Robinson laying it up and in.
Robinson finished with 13 in the first half. Gary Bandy scored 7 in the first half, and he did it on power moves like this.
Yes, he's a force inside. Look at the spin move right there. Takes it up and strong. He got injured there right at the end. You can see him grabbing his hip. Hopefully he's all right. He comes out the second half with an ice pack on. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. He'll be able to play the rest of the game.
Gary Bandy, their big 6'5" threat. As we begin action here in the second half. Southwest with the basketball on the baseline, shot no good, and rebounded by Bandy. So Central can cut the lead to 2 or 1 with a 3-point shot here.
Tell you what they have to do is just keep moving the ball around like they did. Look at underneath.
Coleman inside.
I tell you, Central's taking a big chance. Here's Coleman getting the easy basket, but he's got 4 fouls, Neil. We got to look for that as being a factor in the second half, whether he can keep from fouling out the game.
Waters delivers inside to Robinson, triple teamed and stolen over there.
I tell you, this defense is so active in the second half. He's coming out, he's playing back to the zone defense. The reason why he's playing zone, he wants to protect Coleman a little bit better.
And that was Albert Bland with yet another steal in this game. Bland inside to Coleman. Bandy with the rebound, spins inside, and he's fouled as he tried to take it tough.
Well, you see the difference right now in the second half. Central's coming out, and they're controlling the offensive glass. See the good entry pass in. Coleman takes it up, misses the shot, but there's Bandy in great position. Spin move, takes it up and gets fouled. But they're controlling the offensive boards. In the first half, they were only getting 1 shot.
And Bandy to the free throw line. William Madison looking on at his Southwest team. Bandy's, we're told that he just has back problems, and sometimes his back has a tendency to just go out on Duran, and I guess it's happened quite frequently to him here tonight. Coleman got the rebound and got fouled on the play.
Yes, he did. Good, strong. And Bandy, you don't know if that's affecting the shot. When he was shooting that foul shot, both times he shot the ball differently, Neil, so it could be affecting him the way he's shooting.
Coleman to the free throw line. William Coleman. 4 personal fouls in the first half, so we really didn't get to see William probably as much as Jack Bush and the Central Blue Eagles would like, but he has come out and started the second half, and he tried to smile that one into the hoop.
Yes, he did.
Or whatever that was.
Well, Neil, he's a big kid. He's a big force in the middle. If he gets it in there, he's got a, he gets great position. He's got good hands. He can feel the ball. The thing is, he just has to concentrate a little more when he shoots the ball.
And the free throws haven't been coming for William this year. 2-point game, though, 37-35. Waters and Coleman up for the rebound with his 4
Good
fouls.
job by Coleman.
Smith to carry. Cornelius.
Well, we haven't seen this. The game is tied now. I tell you, this is one heck of a comeback by Central.
Slowly but surely, the Central Eagles have stayed with it. Peely Robinson, and he traveled. For a second, I thought they were going to call Coleman for his 5th.
I tell you, look at the Southwest players now. In the first half, they're real poised, very confident. Now, there's some concern showing on their faces now. They don't know what's going on. Central really changed the tempo of this game, and it's to their liking and not towards Southwest. Look at the entry pass inside.
Bandy high low to Coleman, who's owning the inside right now. Central with the lead. Peely Robinson. Right back at him on the rebound and tip is Pitts.
Good job by Pitts getting inside.
And Coleman just pitching a tent inside the lane.
Look at Bandy right here. Look at the entry pass into Coleman right there. See how he keeps the ball high, takes it up strong? He was getting those same shots in the first half, but he was missing them. He's concentrating better in the second half, and they're going in for him. But the thing is, he's such a big kid. He's 6'8", and he takes up a lot of space in there. He gets excellent position.
Ball game tied up at 39, and Southwest remains in their zone defense. Smith whips a pass across the floor through the hands of Carey, and it goes over to Southwest.
Smith had the open jump shot. He should have taken the shot, Neil, instead of passing it up. He can hit that shot.
Southwest trying to get back on top in this one. Inside, Peely Robinson. Can't get it to go here in the second half. And Coleman not playing real tough defense because of the 4 fouls, so they'll probably continue to go at him.
He's playing smart, though, Neil. He's not going after and trying to take the guy. He's just staying in the game, and they need him because offensively he's a force.
That's right. Out front, Smith. Zone defense by Southwest. They've played it the entire game.
Look how well they're working that ball around this half as opposed to last half.
Got Coleman inside again. Can't get it to go this time. Use the body well. Look at Waters in transition. Foul by, he took it to the basket.
Good play, Waters up the court.
Bounded by Booker.
There's the zone. Good move. Good block.
Andy takes it to the hole, and it looks like we've got a foul. Keely Robinson contested that shot well, though.
I tell you, if we're in the NBA, we get this call. Watch Bandy right here. Look at the hook right there. Look at that arm get hooked around, comes up inside and gets the foul. But that's, in the NBA, that's an offensive foul, Neil.
Keely with his second foul. Bandy, just a strong young man.
Just goes to show you, these guys watch a lot of that NBA basketball on TNT.
Yeah, I think he's seen that one before.
Oh, yeah.
And Gary is built like some of them, too. And a violation in the lane on Central, and that wipes off the free throw opportunity.
You know, in a big game like this, you know, you can't make mistakes like that, Neil. It could come down to that 1 or 2 points.
Collins to Peely Robinson. Bandy with the rebound. Outlets it to Robinson. And he'll back it out.
Smart move by Robinson. Southwest was back on defense.
Booker for 3. Can't get it to go. Tracks the rebound down, though, and gets it out to Smith. Robinson for 3.
Good looking shot by Robinson there. They get ahead again.
The junior James Robinson with 7 now. A 1-point lead for Central. And a foul on the baseline, a blocking foul. I think they've got Coleman for number 5.
He didn't get his feet set, Neil, and he's 5. He's out of the game. You gotta be more careful than that. Just let the guy go by you. But you gotta give Southwest credit. They knew where the mismatch was. They attacked it right there. Here's Coleman. He's got 4 fouls. The guy takes it right to him. Fouls him out of the game.
Yeah, to the Southwest Indians' credit, they took it right at Coleman almost every time down the floor.
That's right.
And this is the result.
You know, we should mark this point in the game, Neil, with 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, you know. Central's up by 42, and the guy that's really contributed very much in the 2nd half, Coleman, has fouled out the game. We see how that might turn the tide of this basketball game.
For 3, shot no good by Collins. Rebound no good. Peely Robinson battles. And Robinson to run it down, but it will be Southwest basketball.
It's good hustle by Robinson. I tell you, these kids are giving a tremendous amount of effort on this basketball court tonight.
Waters for 3. And Bandy tips the rebound out to Smith. Here come the Eagles. Dennis holds it up.
Dennis is real quick, I tell you. He's got quick hands.
Bandy.
Good move.
They're going to call it on the floor. I think they'll wave the basket off here.
Shame we're not in the NBA. Continuation. There's a strong inside move right there and gets fouled.
So Bandy to the free throw line on the strong move and the foul.
Shows you how strong he is. He's still able to get a shot off and score the basket.
But from the line tonight, Gary 1 out of 4. Got this one to go.
Okay, he's still in pain though, Neil. He's really hampered by that back. He's really gutsing it out right now.
(43-41), a 2-point lead for the Central Eagles. Inside, Peely Robinson.
Good job of getting it inside.
Robinson with 17. And you know, when Coleman went out in the first half, Deron, that's when Peely Robinson really went to work, and you'll probably see a little bit more of that here in the second half.
I'm sure. Southwest is very smart. They try to get the ball inside to Robinson.
Dennis Smith thought about a three. Booker will. Rebounded by Robinson. Right back up at him. Shot missing. Bandy with the rebound.
And it's good.
Count the basket, and he's fouled.
What a strong move.
And if his back was him before, he might have thrown it out again with the excitement after he hit the shot.
He's got explosive legs now. He's what you call one of those quick jumping guys. You know, guys can get up real quick. You see him get up right there. Out jumps everybody. Lays it up in. Think he's not excited.
I'm afraid he's going to throw it out again doing stuff like that.
Oh, he's feeling it now.
One of those guys like Larry Brown in football, remember him?
No, I don't remember him, Neil.
Come on, man.
Larry Brown, let's see.
Washington.
Did he play basketball?
Redskins. Wasn't that his name?
Yeah, that was his name.
Okay. Used to get hurt, go back to the huddle, acting like he's hurt, and rip off a 30-yard run. Ball thrown out of bounds, back over to Central. As they lead it by 2, they have the ball. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's all right. We understand, though.
But William is having fun on the sidelines. William Coleman.
Almost like he wants to go to sleep over
Or
there.
watch TV or something. Give him a monitor over there. 2-point lead for the Eagles. Robinson for 3.
He's got a nice shot. You know, you let him set his feet and get up in the air. Good foul through.
Waters.
So that's a good move. So that's what Central has to do. They got to penetrate. Does an excellent job of bringing it down court and not stopping his dribble, but penetrating through the zone and opening up something for himself.
3-point lead for the Blue Eagles. Just over a minute to play third quarter. Zone defense for Southwest, and the Eagles will spread it, hoping to draw the Indians out of that zone. And they've done that.
You know, they got 3 guards in there right now. They're going to try to utilize their quickness up front. Southwest has a lot of big people on the floor.
Smith wheels in the lane, called for traveling.
That's a good call by the official. He walked on the play.
A minute and 1 second remaining, 48-45. 3-point lead for Central, and they've packed it into the 2-3 zone.
See, I don't agree with this strategy. I think you need to just go ahead and attack the basket, try to put some points on.
Collins agrees with your strategy. Rebounded inside. Shot up was no good by Warren, and out of bounds to the Eagles.
You know, there's plenty enough time. You know, you got an entire fourth quarter, you know, to settle the ball down. Here it is, the third quarter. Get ahead and work. Try to get some points on the board.
Here come the Eagles. 34 seconds to play. Smith out front. And he's tied up. Possession arrow belongs to Jack Bush's Central team.
Coach is yelling at him. He should give up the ball.
Robinson open from 3. Not this time. Knocked out of bounds by Bandy. Goes over to the Indians. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Indians will play for 1 here. Robinson's been their main man in the middle. Waters will try. No good from 3-point range. A foul inside. Foul is against the Indians, and it's on Al Fontenot.
I think that's poor judgment by Walters there on that shot. You know, he's got plenty of time. He can work it down inside to a guy like a Robinson who's sitting down there, has that height advantage inside, and let him work to get that last basket.
Madison, I think, is letting him know about it.
Sure, well, he's figured he's 3 points behind, so they can take the 3-point, but they don't need the 3-point. There's too much time left to go in this basketball game to be worrying about shooting 3 points right now.
So to the free throw line, Kamani Jones. Here come the Indians. The long shot, no good, and that's the end of the third quarter. But the Central Eagles have got things going on now. They lead it by 3, 48-45, by controlling Southwest. We'll be back after this. He has well over 350 victories in his coaching career. He knows what's going on. And right now, Durrani's communicating that in his own way to his players.
I don't think I'm going to be in that huddle right now, if I'm a player for Southwest. Yeah, he is very much communicating with his players.
And Central's been doing some hot three-point shooting here lately.
I tell you, here's long-range bombs. Tell you, look at the difference between Central in the first half and Central in the second half. It's a totally different ball game.
And according to the stats we received, they only put up 21 three-point shots all year. They got 16 thrown up tonight. Waters with a 2 for Southwest. 48-47, Central by 1. Here comes the full court pressure again by the Indians, and alertly Carey throws it off the leg of Collins.
That's a smart decision by Carey right there. He was on the verge of getting a 10-second call against him, and he throws it off the defensive guy's leg and retains possession of the basketball.
Just underway, fourth quarter. This game for bragging rights in the Interscholastic League.
That's a good look for passing. Good passing by Jones. It's a good look to get the guy open. I tell you, Central's really done a great job in the second half of really passing the ball.
Bandy with the steal and threw it off somebody's coconut. And it went out of bounds and goes over to Central.
What a play by him. You see him, he gets the ball here. He throws it over the top of his head. Look at that. Knocks the guy.
Right off Peely Robinson. Central by 3. And they want timeout. So Jack Bush will take his many years of coaching into that huddle right now and talk about how to hang on to this three-point lead. You know, the best action in college basketball is on ESPN, and ESPN continues with that action all across the country. This week they'll televise 16 of the top college games, including Oklahoma State and Kansas State on Tuesday at 6:30. For the best in college basketball, it's ESPN and American Cablevision coming through for you.
I tell you, you can tell when you're around a veteran coach. He realizes here's a crucial point in the game. He calls a timeout, get his team settled down, allows them to get an opportunity to do what they're supposed to do, to execute their game plan. It was an excellent timeout call by Jack Bush. Hopefully his team will maintain their poise, do the things they've been doing throughout the second half, and hopefully execute what they've been taught to execute, Neil.
And on the other side, I think Southwest looks like they're going to try to go back to that pressure that was so effective in the first half. We noted the quickness out there, and we'll see how things work down the stretch. 7 minutes to play.
I tell you, that's how you beat the pressure, Neil. You get the ball inside to the big guy, and you let him take over. An excellent spin move on the baseline, gets open.
And he tore the rim off with that one. Waters for 3. Jones high for the rebound.
Good rebound by Jones.
Carey on the baseline. Back to Robinson to Bandy. Reverses it. Can't get it to go. Jones keeps it alive. Out of bounds. And Southwest gets it.
I tell you, what intensity by all these players on the court, Neil. They're all going after it. They're not wasting any energy, any effort. Here you see the pass inside. There's Bandy going up. Look at that vicious dunk.
Wearing out the rim on that one. Carey knocks it out of bounds. The Indians keep it underneath their own goal. 52-47. Central by 5. Collins. With the position is Rolando Pitts, and he's fouled outside by Carey.
You know, we've almost seen two different games in this ball game tonight. You know, the first half, Southwest very poised, patient, getting their shots, looking the ball inside. Central throwing up quick shots. Here we see Southwest. They're throwing up quick shots. They're not getting the ball inside to the men who are their big scorers like Robinson, and creating a lot of turnovers here.
Another steal, but Bandy throws it away as they numbers.
I tell you, and Robinson sitting inside, he wants the basketball. They're just not looking inside to get him the basketball. He's the guy that can score the points for him, especially with Coleman sitting on the bench.
Here come the Indians. Pitts on the baseline. Rolando Pitts with 6.
Here's the pressure, Neil.
Carey, 3-on-1 now, crosses it to Jones, tries to get his own, and Peely Robinson with a rebound. Here come the Indians. The referee getting in the way, but Waters saves it. Here's Pitts for 3. Peely Robinson with a rebound, knocked out of bounds, and they say that it went off Robinson. And with that miss, that is 7 straight three-point misses for Southwest.
Just goes to show you what they need to do offensively. They got to get the ball inside. You know, you can't rely on your three-point shot all the time because you're not going to hit a high percentage of those shots during the course of a basketball game.
Man-to-man defense for Southwest. Carey goes all the way, but he traveled.
You're not in the pros, young man. You don't get that extra step.
Three-point lead for Central.
See, look like that. Look at that extra step. Oh,
and you got to pack your lunch when you do that.
Oh, yeah.
Out front, Waters.
And your dessert as well.
Peely Robinson flashes across the lane, but Collins shot the 3.
See, Robinson's getting open. They're just not looking to him. He's the big gun. They got to get the ball inside.
And outside right now, this is Bland handling against pressure.
Walk there.
Robinson with the scoop, no good. Rebound to Bland, and he delivers his own scoop shot.
What a move.
Shot no good by Waters, fouled by Carey.
What would Dick Vitale call that, the dipsy-do?
I think he'll call that one 8 in horse if you're playing against him.
No lie, watch this. Goes up between them. Wow, look at the ball. Oh, what a move.
You got to call
what
that.
A basket.
Albert Bland with the 2. His team leads it by 5. Southwest with the basketball. Into the game, 21 is Derek Booker. Rolando Pitts. High for the rebound is Jones with the stickum on his hand. Scooped it right up off the floor.
Good job is pushing it back out.
Bandy recognized they didn't have the numbers. Got it back outside. Southwest in a tough man-to-man here. Bland having trouble controlling the basketball. Gets it outside to Smith.
That's right.
Smith went up for the shot. People hit the deck. And Southwest has the basketball. It's Pitts taking it the length. And he's fouled. Waters got a finger in the eye or something. He's still having problems.
I tell you, Pitts, a good job of recognizing the pressure on the defense. You see him go up to take the shot. Look at that elbow right.
Doink, he got the elbow right in the nostril.
But the job by Pitts of recognizing that he has a mismatch, takes it the length of the court, gets fouled right there.
He did have the mismatch, but he also had 3 teammates in the paint calling for it.
That's right.
But Rolando goes to the free throw line.
Boy, he has a nice touch.
Rolando, a Paseo transfer after that school is no more. There are 3 of them on this Southwest team, 2 of them on the Central team.
Talking about recruiting wars.
Yeah. 54-51, a 3-point lead for Central. Indians with pressure. Outside, Albert Bland penetrates, scoops up another one. And the foul inside is against Bandy, and he doesn't like it a bit.
No, he doesn't. Fans got to be a little more under control with the basketball. I tell you, he's just like all one speed, 100 miles an hour. When his ball goes up to the basket, it's 100 miles an hour. He's got to be a little more under control.
Well, he's not the only water bug out here tonight. And Jack Bush wanting his team just to settle down, have a little bit more patience. They lead it by 3. And Rolando Pitts is back at the line. And he's got the soft stroke going from the free throw line right now. He's a 74% free throw shooter.
Now you see how the game is changing. Now the complexion of the game is changing again towards Southwest advantage. You know, they make the shot, and you know, they're down by 2 points right now. And here's a situation where the tempo of the game can change again, and now the pressure mount. Now it's going to boil down to whoever can handle this pressure with about 3.5 minutes to go.
Ball battled for in the sideline. Central keeps it. Remember, Southwest undefeated at 6-0 in league play, and Central at 5-0 in league play. Central still has another game remaining in the Interscholastic League against Northeast. Carey after the delivery and scores it.
It's a good pass by Bland right there. Bland recognizing his give and go.
Collins deciding he's going to just take things in his own hands here in the second half. Carey tries to give it up. Robinson.
Good job. So a very unselfish play the last 2 times down by Central, and it's led to 4 points.
6-point lead for the Eagles, and timeout on the floor.
Good timeout called by Coach Madison there.
Duran, we were talking about this. This is Southwest's final league game, their 7th of the season. Central still has another game to play against Northeast next week. But you can see the replay of this high school basketball game, our game of the week, on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. and then again on Monday at 9 p.m. American Cablevision coming through for you with the best in high school athletics.
Here you see the unselfish play right here. The feed, get off. Robinson very patient there. Good timeout right there by Madison to get his team regrouped. There's plenty of time left in this game. You don't want it to get out of hand, and it was starting to get out of hand right there by 4 quick points by Central.
Waters, Rolando Pitts, lets it fly.
So he's really kept this ball club in the game in the second half. He's made some real big buckets, some crucial steals.
Rolando turned up the volume here in quarter number 4, traveling on Robinson.
Good call by the official.
And Jack Bush just not liking that a bit. 58-54, a 4-point lead for Central. Zone defense. Rolando Pitts has had it going on here last 4 or 5 minutes. Waters for 3. His knuckler is no good and rebounded by Central. Jones throws it off an Indian, but then they say it went off him, and Southwest gets it.
Yeah, Kamani Jones was trying to throw the pass on the sideline. It gets kicked off the foot, as we can see it right here. Goes right back off his knee, out of bounds. Good call by the official.
Rolando Pitts, rebounded by Bandy.
Good strong rebound by Bandy.
And he said that one's mine. Carey back outside to Bandy. Just under 2 to play in the game.
That's right. Central needs to be patient right now. Work for the good shot. There you go, right there.
Bland with the layup. He's got 4. 60-54, Central by a half dozen. Hits
what a
from
bad
way
shot.
down there. Carey and Bland.
Yeah. I tell you right there, that was such a poor shot selection right there by Southwest.
An 8-point lead for Central. Waters.
Timeout.
Waters with 13, a 6-point lead for Central. Timeout on the floor, and William Madison really wondering why Pitts took up that shot from, my goodness, about 26 feet.
Oh, yeah, you really don't need to shoot the ball that quick in that situation.
Hey, Duran, you a Fight fan?
Oh, yeah.
I know you are. Tommy Morrison. Tuesday night, 8 p.m., the USA K-Work will bring you the Tommy Morrison Pinkland Thomas heavyweight fight. Morrison puts his 25-0 record on the line against Thomas. Thomas's record is 30-5. Each fighter is a knockout artist, so it should be an interesting fight. See all the action on the USA Network and American Cablevision coming through for you.
Here we see Bland right here taking it up. Good shot, gets the 2.
And now he's got back problems. Here's Carey.
Pitts had a poor shot selection, and the rebound comes off long. They push the ball up the floor, and they get an easy 2.
This game could boil down to Southwest having to hit some three-point shots in Durand. They're 0 out of their last 10 and 1 for 11 in the game from three-point range.
Well, they're going to have to put some pressure on defensively. Central really hasn't done a good job of hitting their foul shots tonight.
Here's the shuffle cut offense for Jack Bush and Central, breaking off of picks. And a foul out front on Peely Robinson as he fouled Bandy.
It's a good foul. You want to say some time on the clock. Bandy's had some trouble tonight at the line. He's 2 of 8 out of the line tonight, so it was a good foul and putting Bandy on the line.
That's Dennis Smith, who's just entered the game for Central. And Bandy knocks this one home coolly and calmly.
I tell you, he's had such a gutsy performance tonight. Neil hurt in the first half. He's really sucked it up and has really been a great inspiration to his ball club.
8-point lead for the Eagles. Waters for 3. Bandy with a rebound. And Robinson is fouled by Waters. So less than a minute to play now, and Central feeling as if they've got this one under control, an 8-point lead, and Robinson going to the free throw line.
Well, they got it under control if they don't make any mistakes. They make their shots here, it's going to be really tough for Southwest, being the fact that, you know, they haven't shot very well from three-point range tonight to get back into this basketball game.
Waters for 3. Peely Robinson couldn't control it, over to Central.
See, I don't got to take the 3. Drop it down inside, get the 2 points, then you're only down by 6 points, and then you can go shooting for the 3s.
Still got a lot of time left in this one. 45 seconds to play. They foul in the backcourt. It's on Collins, and Robinson will shoot the free throw. William Madison's team has had a great season. 6-0 in the league, 16-7 overall. They've defeated a number of good teams this year. They barely lost to Rockhurst the other night by 3 points in their own gym, in Rockhurst's gym. So Southwest has had a great season, and Central improving on their season.
Well, Coach Madison is really going to be upset. I'm sure he'll have these guys in the gym as early as possible their next practice session, because they had plenty of opportunities to put Central away tonight. You know, especially in the first half, Neil, they had a commanding lead and they just let it slip away. The man-to-man pressure really hurt them tonight. They did not handle it very well.
And Robinson has 13 in the game now. Here come the Indians. Rolando Pitt steps back, shoots the 3. Peely Robinson right back up. He's fouled. Count the basket.
I tell you, if I'm...
Boy, somebody's not thinking there.
No, they're not. There's no sense to foul at this time in the game, because, you know, you foul them, they make the basket, they get a chance to make the 3-point, but not only that, it stops the time on the clock, and you don't want that to happen.
65-58. Peely cannot hit the free throw. Rebounded by Robinson, and they call him for a double dribble. So Southwest still not out of this one. 33 seconds to play. The crowd leaving. But we've still got some basketball yet to be played here.
Oh, it's not over yet.
For 3, Warren. Rebound, Pitts throws it up, no good. And Central inside is fouled. That was Kamani Jones who pulled it down. And he'll shoot the free throw.
It's one thing that's tough to really impress upon high school kids is to really have patience in a situation like this. You know, they're not used to being in the pressure type of situation, so they don't know how to react because they're such young kids. But it happens to everybody, even on a professional level, it's the same way. It's hard to teach patience and poise. And Southwest lost their patience and they lost their poise in this game tonight.
To the line, Jones. So Central now leads by 8 and feeling as if they've got this one in hand.
Well, you got to give Jack Bush and his basketball team a tremendous amount of credit, Neil, for working their way back into this basketball game.
Oh, it could have so easily been a blowout. Carey got the rebound, went up and down, but he was fouled as he did it. Foul is on Rolando Pitts. No, it's on Jason Warren, who they got the foul. And they're celebrating at Central.
They deserve to celebrate. It's a big game and puts them in the driver's seat should they go on to win this basketball game, Neil.
And another foul. This one is on Kamani Jones. And again, Duran still stopping the clock here.
I tell you, coach has got to be just knocking himself out in the head tonight. Just really stupid fouls. You just don't foul in situations like this.
So Peely Robinson goes to the free throw line after the foul. Can't get it to go. Collins battles for the rebound. And it's on the baseline, and Southwest keeps it. This crowd getting out of here in a hurry.
Must be a party somewhere.
Either that or a fire in the corner.
Yeah.
Bandy with a rebound. He was high stepping it, had it stolen. Peely Robinson can't save it, and it goes back over Central. (66-58) as the last 40 seconds have taken an eternity here at the Fieldhouse. Bandy for the slam, did a chin up on the rim, and is called for a technical and doesn't like it. I think he feels as if someone was underneath him and he had to save himself from getting hurt.
That's right.
But for a guy with a bad back,
he went after it, that's
incredible.
for sure. I tell you, he's played a very strong game tonight. Shame he had to be so upset at that call.
Well, again, the clock is stopped. They'll shoot a free throw, and then they'll get the ball back. And Waters nails it. And he gets another free throw. This one's still not over, Duran. There is 6 seconds, almost 7 seconds to play. 2 threes could get him back in there. 66-60. Waters hits them both.
You're the ultimate optimist, Neil.
Well, I know.
I would say this is practically over right now.
Still trying to hold on to the viewers. The shot from Booker was no good. Robinson went up, and then it's tipped home by Collins. The game is over, and Central has won it by 4.
Outstanding performance by Central, coming back from a 19-point deficit in the first half. And what an outstanding job by these players sticking together and coming back.
William Madison's team loses their first game in the Interscholastic League, and Central remains undefeated in the league. They go to 6-0 and 14-7 overall. So for our American Cablevision crew and Duran Cherry, this is Neil Harwell saying good night, everybody. See you next time on the Game of the Week.